So guys, welcome back to the channel. Dr. CY once here again, and today I have a quick one. I want to try out two shoes and then see what each one has to offer. Have a kind of a nice comparison between these two shoes to help runners also make better choices. On my feet I already have the Invincible 3. Of course, this is easily Nike's most comfortable running shoe. And if you follow my channel, you know that I recently reviewed the Adidas Adistar 3, this pair of shoes right here. And when I was running in these shoes, they kind of reminded me of the Nike Invincible Run 3, because of the level of comfort they offer. So I thought, why not review Adidas' most comfortable running shoe against Nike's most comfortable running shoe? Compare them, which of these shoes is better, helping guys in making better choices in their running shoes. So guys, just stay with me. I will begin the run now, and after the run, I will see you guys behind this. The Invincible 3, man. Fantastic shoes, man. I've not run in this Invincible for quite a while. It's like I've forgotten how responsive these shoes are. Great bounce. So, it's the Adistar turn once again. Fantastic shoes, man. This shoe is a gem, guys. What he's giving is fantastic. Super comfy. Oh, let's go. So I'm done with the running, guys. Approximately 10.4 kilometers done, 5.2 kilometers in the Invincible Run 3, and another 5.2 kilometers in the Adidas Adistar 3. Yeah, I'm feeling myself, guys. It was a nice run. I did start this running on time. The sun comes up early here, and I started this run around 6 a.m. It's just about 7 a.m. now, so the sun is already getting hot. That's how it is in the Middle East. So I will now find a shade to sit down and then analyze the performance of these two amazing, comfortable daily trainers. It's kind of cliche that they are both the third version of these shoes. Adistar 3 versus Invincible Run 3. That's a nice one. This is where I like to do my running, especially when I want to compare shoes. I've run in this place so much that I know the distance, so it's easy for me to compare. Around this place is between 1.6 to 1.7 kilometers, so it's very easy. I don't have to keep checking the tracker. That's what I did today also. One round in the Invincible, then the next round in the Adistar, and I kept alternating it like that until 6 rounds. 3 in the Invincible 3 and 3 in the Adistar 3. Amazing run, guys. I think I'll find a nice shade on this side, away from the sun of the Middle East. The sun here is crazy. Even at 7 a.m. by the time I get home now and pull my shirt, you will see the mark of the sun. It will be like a sleeve on both my arms and on my legs. The areas that were not covered by clothes will be visibly much darker, like somebody painted a tan on them. So the sun here is no joke. So guys, I'm back again to discuss these two shoes, the Adidas Adistar 3 and the Nike Invincible Run 3. It's been a long time that I actually brought these shoes out, because so many fantastic shoes I've been testing. Like if you see my channel, I have like 4 to 7 shoes that I review every month. Yesterday I did like 18 kilometers in the Skyward X. I still want to run in that shoe one more time before I review it. So 10 kilometers done and dusted, and now here are my findings on these shoes. For full details of each of these shoes, please, I have a full review of the Adistar 3 on my channel. I also have a full review of the Invincible 3 on my channel. So if you are interested in those, you can also check them up there in my channel and see my thoughts on those shoes. So first of all, I will talk about the fit. Both shoes fit true to size. If you look at these two shoes, there's something that is very obvious. This one fits nice and sleek, whereas this is wider. When I will talk about the pace of these shoes, you will see how the sleekness of these shoes now came into play. I put this Adistar 3 on one foot and put the Invincible 3 on one foot, and the Adistar is actually minimally higher. Probably when you add the outsole and the insole, it goes above 40 millimeters. The midfoot lockdown in both shoes are fantastic, and both also experience minimal heel slip. However, immediately I secure the runner's knot in the Adistar 3, it solves the problem. Similar thing also in the Invincible 3. The arch support in each of these two shoes is just amazing, you know. If you look at these two shoes, you see the Nike Invincible 3 has a wider base. So you may think that this will be more stable than the Adistar 3, but no. My feet had a higher tendency of collapsing medially on the Invincible 3 than in the Adistar 3. I think this is probably related to the softness of this midsole. You know, I actually felt better stability in the Adistar than in the Nike Invincible Run 3. On breathability, well, I'm running here in the Middle East. By 6 a.m. the temperature is already over 30, you know, but then both shoes we are pretty okay. Now let's talk about cushion. Yeah, this is an interesting one. You know, for quite a while, the Invincible 3 has been kind of the gold standard. When these shoes came out, they were amazing. Everybody was raving about it. But other guys catching up. Immediately you stand on the Invincible 3, you will feel that this is softer. But immediately you step onto the road running, I actually enjoy the cushion in the Adistar 3 better than the cushion in the Invincible Run 3. Now comes the interesting part again. How responsive are these shoes? If you just put this on the foot and try to take a step forward, you are going to feel the bounce in the Invincible 3. Even when you try to walk in the Invincible 3, you know, it makes you walk with a visible bounce because of how responsive this midsole is, you know. Now the Adistar is interesting in a different kind of way. This repetitor in the Adistar is very responsive, but it is not as responsive as the Zoom X of the Invincible 3. But there's a catch to it. I don't know how this was designed, but the Adistar kind of easily rolls you forward. So it's like a kind of picker turnover. So the Invincible relies mostly on the bounce from the Zoom X, whereas this is relying both on the bounce and the forward roll. You know, so in the end, I think the response to these two shoes are very, very similar. But there's also another element that plays a part. So that brings me to the next point, which is the pace. Which one was faster? Well guys, each time that I rotated these shoes, the Adistar 3 was consistently faster than the Invincible 3. Like when I run 5:38 in the Invincible Run, in the next one I run 5:30 in the Adistar. When I run 5:29 in the Invincible, the next I ran 5:22 in the Adistar. Each particular cycle, the Adistar was faster. So it's not a coincidence. And that is not even all. Even though I was running faster in the Adistar 3, my perceived effort was also much less in the Adistar 3 than in the Invincible. I felt less exhaustion running in the Adistar 3 than in the Invincible 3. I have a couple of reasons why I think this is so. Now, the first point is the weight. You know, you can never run away from the weight of these shoes. Both of them are US 11. The Nike Invincible Run 3 is weighing 334 grams, whereas the Adidas Adistar is weighing 292.5 grams. So you see the difference, approximately 41 grams. So it means that I have 41 grams more to overcome in each leg in the Invincible Run 3 than in the Adistar 3. So definitely that means more work. Now another point too is that if you look at these two shoes, this is much wider, more voluminous on the feet, whereas this is more sleek. Of course, what it means is that there's less interaction with the wind in the Adistar than in the Invincible Run. Why I say so is because the difference in exertion is more pronounced when I'm running uphill and when I'm running against the wind. I don't know, it depends on probably on the inner geometry of these shoes. You know, the forward roll that Adidas described in this shoe is not a myth. If you are running in this shoe, you are going to feel it. So I think these 3 points, the easier turnover, the response, the sleekness, and the less weight, made these shoes much easier to run faster in than the Nike Invincible Run 3. The upper of the Adistar is smoother around the feet than the upper in the Invincible Run 3. Thank you. So the Adistar is overall the more comfortable shoe. In fact, because of its lightweight, the Adistar 3 is more versatile. So I can do anything in this. The next thing to talk about is the durability of these two shoes. You know, sometimes they say don't judge a book by its cover, but if I have to judge by its cover, of course, this looks so much superior than the Adistar 3. So I believe that this is going to definitely outlast the Adistar 3. The outsole is built like a tank in the Invincible 3, whereas you have a lot of exposed foam here. And besides, this is tested and trusted. I put over 250 kilometers in them, and they barely look like they've even been used. I've seen reviews of people who have put almost 1,000 kilometers in the Invincible Run 3. The Adistar 3 is new. I've not seen such reviews of the Adistar actually. The Adistar 2, I didn't do much in them because both shoes were nothing to write them about. But I just got these shoes, and within I think 3 days, I put like 30 kilometers in these shoes. So if I continue to enjoy my run in these shoes, definitely within a short while, I'm going to have very high mileage in these shoes also. And then by then, we might be able to make a 100-mile review of these shoes and see how everything is holding up. And then let's talk about price. $180. $130. The difference is clear, and we know that this is a premium brand. Premium brands rarely go on significant sale, whereas this one just came out within the first week. It went on discount, and I picked this up for 421 Saudi Riyal. Shoes like this easily go on 50% discount, whereas shoes like this rarely go on 30% discount. You know, so this is a premium brand, whereas this is a kind of mid-range option. So the price of this is one of the things that is making it so attractive. I'm putting up the Amazon link to these shoes in the description. If you want to buy them, just support the channel by clicking on the link. It doesn't add anything to your cost, but it adds something to the channel, you know. So I want to just get this out there. Of course, I will get some commission. So as a summary, the Adistar is lighter, it is faster, it is more comfortable, and it is cheaper. The only place that I will say that the Invincible Run is better than the Adistar is in the durability, guys. So if I want to give a verdict, everybody already knows my verdict to these shoes. I didn't believe that I would be saying this, but guys, the Adistar 3 is a better running shoe than the Invincible Run 3. So guys, that's it for these two shoes. If you like the content, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel also. You know, we always appreciate you when you subscribe and when you give us a like. Thanks for watching, by the way, and until the next one is goodbye.